a former aide-de-camp, ADC, to President Muhammadu Buhari has decried the perceived level of injustice and complacency in the northern region of Nigeria. Al-Mustapha Jokolo blasted the Sultan of Sokoto, Saad Abubakar, and some other northern elites over what he described as their hypocrisy and complacency on injustice and insecurity in the north. In an interview with The Sun, Jokolo said the northern leaders feign high principles but behave otherwise, especially on the plight of the former National Security Advisor, Sambo Dasuki, who has been detained by the Department of State Security since 2015. According to Jokolo, the Sultan's quietness on the travails of the former NSA is hypocritical. He said, "We are complacent people, in the north, and sometimes hypocritical, and northerners are hypocritical. Look at the Sultan, what is he doing about it? Dasuki's incarceration. Is it because of personal grievances between families? Has he ever led the council of emirs or religious groups to come and plead for Sambo? Instead, he was saying Buhari should go and execute looters. What kind of nonsense is that? What I am saying is that we are just not sincere at all. You people, Southerners, are at the vanguard of fighting for democracy more than the North. And that is why I don't like being selective. If you are going to do something, do it. You did it for me," Jokolo said. Stating that the responsibility falls on the Sultan to address the challenges faced by the former NSA, Jokolo said it is worrisome that no traditional leader from the northern region has spoken on the matter. Jokolo said, "If they can do that, why is the Sultan making noise saying that they should do this to them? Is he not the person who is supposed to help this man out? Which of these traditional rulers have you heard speaking about Dasuki's case, and what does it even take these so-called religious leaders to go and meet the president or whoever it is and tell him to release Sambo? If he, Sambo Dasuki, has committed an offense that requires him facing the firing squad, shoot him. Nobody will say you should not carry out any punishment pronounced by the law court. No. But the court has said release him. They did not say don't go to court with him. The court says release him on bail on given times. So, if you won't respect court order, why did you go to court / why did you appoint judges? Why did you sit down and discuss with them? Why do you speak from both sides of your mouth? On the one hand you say one thing, on the next time you do different altogether. Do you think people are not intelligent?